When we think of ancient cities, we often picture small, dusty settlements lost to time, their stories buried beneath layers of sand and legend. But Babylon was nothing like that. It was a true metropolis, a city that defied expectations and redefined what was possible in the ancient world. At its peak around 600 BCE, Babylon was the largest city on Earth, sprawling across nearly 4 square miles, an area larger than many modern city centers, and a scale that would have seemed unimaginable to most people of its time. Its population may have reached 200,000, making it not just a city, but a vibrant, bustling society filled with merchants, artisans, priests, and travelers from distant lands. Babylon was less a sleepy town and more like an ancient version of New York City, alive with ambition, energy, and the constant hum of daily life. At the heart of this great city stood a colossal ziggurat, a massive stepped pyramid that dominated the skyline. Some believe it inspired the biblical story of the Tower of Babel, a symbol of humanity's reach for the heavens. Built from millions of sun-baked mud bricks, this towering structure soared skyward, a testament to the city's faith, power, and architectural ambition. Babylon's double walls were legendary, so thick ancient writers claimed that a chariot could turn atop them. Whether or not that's true, the message was clear. This was a city built to endure, to impress, and to defend itself against any threat. These formidable walls, complete with moats and grand gateways like the famous Ishtar Gate, transformed Babylon into both a fortress and a thriving commercial hub, attracting traders and visitors from across the ancient world. The city's careful organization and advanced engineering reflected a deep understanding of urban planning, resource management, and the needs of a growing population. Over time, Babylon became synonymous with wealth, power, and human ingenuity, a shining beacon of civilization that inspired awe and wonder throughout the ancient world. Even today, the story of Babylon's grandeur and ambition continues to captivate us, reminding us of the heights humanity can reach and the legacies we leave behind. Building Babylon in a river plain meant using what was available, mud and clay. These humble materials, abundant along the banks of the Euphrates, became the very bones of a city destined for greatness. In a landscape with little stone or timber, the Babylonians had to innovate, turning the earth beneath their feet into the foundation of an empire. The Babylonians mastered brickmaking, turning river mud into the foundation of their empire. They developed techniques to mold, dry, and fire bricks, ensuring strength and longevity. Brick kilns dotted the city's outskirts, their fires burning day and night to supply the ever-growing metropolis. Bitumen, a natural tar, was their secret weapon, binding bricks and waterproofing walls against floods. This sticky black substance was harvested from nearby deposits and applied between bricks, making structures resilient to the region's seasonal rains and the ever-present threat of river flooding. The city's double walls were a marvel. Kiln-fired bricks on the outside, sun-dried bricks within, a cost-effective, durable design. This ingenious method balanced strength and resourcefulness, creating fortifications that could withstand both time and attack. The Euphrates River ran through Babylon, managed by canals, dikes, and sluice gates that provided water, defense, and transport. These waterways were carefully engineered, transforming the city into a hub of commerce and agriculture, while also protecting it from devastating floods. A stone pier bridge connected the city's halves, requiring deep foundations and hydraulic know-how. This bridge was not just a crossing, but a symbol of unity and technical prowess, linking neighborhoods and markets across the mighty river. Babylon's infrastructure was a triumph of practical engineering, allowing the city to thrive. Streets, walls, and public spaces were all carefully planned, reflecting a society that valued order and innovation. Every structure, from homes to temples, relied on these innovations. The same techniques that built palaces also sheltered ordinary families, uniting the city through shared ingenuity. The city's defenses and water management were unmatched in the ancient world. Babylon stood as a beacon of security and prosperity, its walls and canals admired by travelers and envied by rivals. Babylon's engineers turned local resources into a technological advantage. Their creativity and skill transformed simple materials into wonders that have endured for millennia. Their legacy is a testament to ancient problem-solving and ambition. Today, the ruins of Babylon remind us that even the most advanced cities are built on the ingenuity and determination of those who came before. Imagine waking up in ancient Babylon to the sounds of a city coming alive. Markets bustled with merchants selling spices, textiles, dates and grain, a vibrant hub of trade and social life. Religion shaped daily existence. The towering ziggurat of Etemenanke reminded everyone of the god's presence. Temples drew crowds for offerings and festivals, blending faith with community. Scribes recorded everything on clay tablets, while artisans crafted pottery, textiles and metalwork. Leisure included music, board games, and riverside activities. Rooftops became evening gathering spots, offering cool breezes and views of the city's lights. Babylonian astronomers tracked the stars, laying the groundwork for modern astronomy. Life in Babylon was structured yet lively, balancing work, worship, and recreation. The city was as connected to the cosmos as it was to the earth. The Hanging Gardens are Babylon's most enchanting legend, a story that has fascinated historians, archaeologists, and dreamers for centuries. Said to be built by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his homesick wife Amadis, the gardens were a breathtaking feat of engineering, rising from the heart of a flat, arid land where such lushness seemed impossible. Terraced platforms stacked one above the other created a green mountain, with vibrant plants and flowers cascading down the sides, transforming stone into a living tapestry of color and life. A sophisticated irrigation system, possibly using an ingenious chain pump, is believed to have lifted water from the Euphrates River all the way to the highest terrace, nourishing the gardens year-round despite the harsh climate. Bitumen and layers of reeds waterproofed the structure, allowing deep soil to support not just flowers but even large trees, creating a true forest in the sky. The gardens would have been a stunning oasis in the desert city, a place of cool shade and vibrant life, offering respite from the relentless sun and dust of Mesopotamia. Curiously, no Babylonian records mention the gardens, and this absence has led some scholars to question whether they ever truly existed, or to suggest that the legendary gardens may have actually been located in Nineveh, far to the north. Regardless of their true location or even their reality, the legend of the Hanging Gardens endures, symbolizing Babylon's reputation for achieving the impossible and inspiring awe across generations. The story reflects the city's ambition and ingenuity, showcasing the creativity and determination of its people to shape their world against all odds. Whether real or myth, the Hanging Gardens remain a wonder in our imagination, a symbol of human aspiration and the enduring power of dreams. They capture the spirit of Babylon, a place where even the impossible seem possible, and where legends continue to bloom long after the stones have crumbled. Entering Babylon meant passing through the dazzling Ishtar Gate. This monumental entrance, dedicated to the goddess Ishtar, was covered in deep blue glazed bricks that shimmered in the sun. The Babylonians perfected glazing, making the gate both beautiful and durable. Rows of relief animals, bulls, dragons, and lions, symbolized the city's gods and power. The processional way, lined with these images, led visitors into the city's sacred heart. The Ishtar Gate was more than an entrance, it was a statement of Babylon's artistic and religious sophistication. Today, the reconstructed gate in Berlin's Pergamon Museum lets us experience its awe firsthand. It's a tangible link to Nebuchadnezzar's Babylon. The gate endures as a testament to the city's grandeur and creativity. Babylon's legacy lives on in its art and architecture. Babylon's golden age was shaped by Nebuchadnezzar II, who ruled for 43 years. More than a conqueror, he was a master builder, transforming Babylon into an architectural marvel. He rebuilt city walls, paved the processional way, and restored temples like Esagila and Etemenanke. His projects made Babylon virtually impregnable and visually stunning. Nebuchadnezzar's name is stamped on countless bricks, a personal mark on his grand vision. He funneled wealth from his empire into construction, crafting a city that showcased power and divine favor. The legendary Hanging Gardens, if real, were the ultimate symbol of his ambition. His reign brought Babylon to its legendary peak, leaving a legacy that echoed for millennia. Nebuchadnezzar's Babylon became the city of legend, inspiring awe long after its fall. The Tower of Babel is Babylon's most famous myth, a tale of human ambition and divine intervention. Many believe it was inspired by the city's great ziggurat, Etemenanke, which soared nearly 300 feet high. For ancient visitors, its scale was overwhelming, fueling stories of a tower reaching the heavens. Babylon was a melting pot, home to people from across the empire speaking many languages. The biblical story may reflect this linguistic diversity, turning Babylon into Babel. Myths like the Tower of Babel cemented Babylon's reputation as a place of ambition and hubris. In later traditions, it became a symbol of decadence and divine judgment. These stories ensured Babylon's name would never be forgotten. The city became a legendary landscape where humanity's greatest dreams and flaws played out. Babylon's influence endured long after its political power faded. Conquerors like Cyrus the Great and Alexander the Great respected its cultural and religious significance. Babylon's scholars developed advanced astronomy, mathematics, and the zodiac, foundations for Western science. Their innovations, like dividing the hour into 60 minutes, still shape our world. In legend, Babylon became a symbol of wealth, luxury, and moral decay, especially in biblical accounts. Its name evoked images of grandeur and excess, overshadowing the historical reality. The city's fame persisted through stories of the Hanging Gardens and the Whore of Babylon. After Alexander's death, Babylon slowly declined, its population dwindling as new capitals rose. The city was never violently destroyed but gradually returned to dust. For centuries it lay dormant, waiting for archaeologists to rediscover its stories. Babylon's legacy lives on in science, myth, and the imagination. Visiting Babylon's ruins in modern Iraq is a powerful experience. The site reveals sun-baked mounds and ancient foundations, with some modern reconstructions hinting at its former scale. Archaeologists have uncovered artifacts and cuneiform tablets, offering a window into daily life, law, and science. The remains of the Ishtar Gate, processional way, and ziggurat confirm ancient accounts. Layers of ruins show how the city evolved over centuries, reflecting continuity and change. Babylon's story is one of ambition, ingenuity, and resilience. The city's legacy endures in our culture, science, and sense of wonder. Standing among the ruins, you feel connected to the thousands who once called Babylon home. Babylon may be a city of ruins, but its spirit is very much alive.